two Arab men, on a United flight from Chicago to Amsterdam were arrested in preparation for a terrorist attack. They say it was a dry run. Two men, Ahmed Mohammed Nasir and Khazim al-Murisi, were arrested and taken off a United Airlines flight in the Netherlands and been charged with Dutch police with preparation of a terrorist attack, according to a U.S. law enforcement official. The sad and terrifying aspect of this story is that both of these Arab Muslims were cleared through security by worthless TSA workers in Chicago, the same type of worthless TSA workers who frisk me down to my groin every time I go on a flight, but apparently give Muslim men a free pass. And I am so sick of it, I don't know what to say to you. Let me tell you something. This is not a religious rally. This is a radio talk show, and as long as I have the freedom, I'm going to use the freedom of speech to tell you this has to stop. I have seen one Muslim after another being whisked through like it's a private club. I've seen nuns in their 90s humiliated and crying by the worthless vermin in the TSA. And when I went flying 2 weeks ago to Los Angeles, a third worlder gave me the once-over and gave a little check on my ticket because I guess they don't like the look of a real American. But if you're from the Middle East and you got dynamite strapped to your guts, or fake dynamite strapped to your guts, and you're on a little test run, go right aboard. Go right aboard! U.S. officials said the two Arab men appeared to be traveling with what were termed mock bombs in their luggage. This was almost certainly a dry run, a test, said one senior law enforcement official. The two men were allowed to board the flight at O'Hare Airport last night, despite security concerns surrounding one of them, the official said. The men were identified as Ahmed Mohammed Nasir of Detroit, Michigan, and Hazim al-Murisi, a neighbor of al-Sufi, told ABC News he is from Yemen. Airport security screeners in Birmingham, Alabama, God bless them. God bless the Southerners. They're the only ones who'll save us. Airport security screeners in Birmingham, Alabama, who have not yet been gelded by the vermin in the media, who have not been turned into geldings by the vermin in the media and in the FBI. Airport security screeners in Birmingham, Alabama, first stopped al-Sufi and referred him for additional screening because of what officials said was his bulky clothing. In addition, officials said al-Sufi was found to be carrying $7,000 in cash, and a check of his luggage found a cell phone taped to a Pepto-Bismol bottle, 3 cell phones taped together, several watches taped together, a box cutter, and 3 large knives. You hear this? But he was allowed on the plane. Then he was cleared for the flight from Birmingham to Chicago because, after all, you don't want to racially profile. You got to put him on even with taped watches. You got to put him on with box cutters. But if an actual American or a nun or a returning veteran got on an airplane with an extra bar of chewing gum, they'd strip him naked and put him in a back room and give him the 3rd degree. That's because your country has been turned inside out under Hussein Obama. That is because your country has become another place. That's because your country is a wholly owned subsidiary of Saudi Arabia and China. I'm waiting for the Red Star to appear atop of the White House any day when they tell us they're out of business and it's only new management. I'm still waiting to see that one. And he'll tell you he paid no attention to it because we're all neighbors now in the New World Order. He's a child of the earth. He's a child of the globe. So it doesn't matter if a red star replaces the American flag over the White House.